Hi, welcome back. I'm Kelly, and I'm here to show you stability ball exercises today. The stability ball is a great way to exercise your core, which includes your abdominal muscles as well as your lower back muscles. We're going to work legs, arms, and core today using this ball. What you want to do is have a mat, make sure your knees are on a mat, and we're going to get familiar with the ball and the way it moves just by slightly hinging forward on the ball, rolling, letting the hips come forward as you roll onto your forearms on the ball. You want to try to keep your body straight from the top of your head all the way down to your knees. Start with just a little hinge forward, letting the ball support you. You're going to feel your abdominal muscles engage as you roll out, and then as you roll back, you're going to feel the lower back muscles engage. Now, as you get used to this move, go ahead and roll out more and more, increasing your range of motion. You want to take it slow and steady on the way out. Add just a little hold in this position, and then slowly roll it back. As you feel comfortable, you can increase the range of motion. This movement is good to do in 20 repetitions. So shoot for a couple of sets of 20, giving your back a little stretch in between. Let me go ahead and show you that quick stretch. You can sit down on the back of your heels and push that ball away. Once you feel comfortable and your lower back's loose, you can go for another set of 20 rollouts. Just make sure you're staying strong through your core. Let's just do 2 more, and then we're going to add on. Last one. Okay, great job. Now let's put our elbows on the ball. This is a little more advanced than that first move. We're going to come up on the balls of our feet behind us, making that ball nice and steady, controlling ourselves with our elbows on the ball and our core nice and tight. So essentially, you're in a plank using the ball. You want to try to hold here as long as you can, anywhere between 30 seconds and a minute. After the work that we just did, you're going to feel your lower back muscles really engage. Okay, let's slowly come down to our knees and sit up straight. We're going to go to a sitting position on top of the ball. Go ahead and get comfortable sitting on top of the ball, and then roll yourself so that you almost sit on the floor, but not quite. Hug the ball behind you. We're going to start a slow, steady movement by marching in place. Now this march, you're going to release it with a nice, easy march. Pretend there are eggshells on the floor. You don't want to break the eggshells. No stomping. Keep the control with your abs. Now you can stay here at level 1 if you'd like. If you would like to increase the intensity, go ahead and bring your hands off of the ball and behind your head. Keep that march nice and steady and easy. No sudden movements. You're controlling the ball instead of the ball controlling you. Now, if we want to add a little more intensity, we're going to add an upper body crunch as you march. Now notice I'm alternating legs. You can repeat one side and then make sure to repeat the other side the same amount of times. Let's go back to the alternating and we'll do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. You're breathing. And 1 more on each side. Nice job. Let's go ahead and sit on top of the ball and slowly stand up. We're going to go back to the mat. Still continuing to work the abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles. We're going to add in a little more leg and arm movement now. Lower yourself down to the mat. Come all the way back on the mat and place the ball between your feet. Now, level 1, You can just add a crunch here. Getting your shoulder blades off the mat, keeping your chin away from your chest. You don't want to pull your neck like this. Keep your neck in neutral alignment and try to get those shoulder blades off the mat. Now level 2, you can come up, grab the ball, lower those legs and arms, and then place the ball back between your feet. Watch this ball exchange. Shoulder blades up, lower the legs and arms, place the ball back, and then arms go overhead. You're exchanging the ball between your hands and your feet. Nice job. Let's do 2 more. And last one. Great job. Now let's slowly place our ball on the floor and get up. Okay, next we're going to engage our abs and lower back with a plank over the ball. So let's get the ball close to us, lean into it, and then use your hands to walk yourself out over the ball. Now, this is a plank over the ball. You can hold this plank, hold it anywhere between 30 seconds and a minute, or you can add movement. Let me show you a couple of moves you can add. You can bring your knees into your chest, moving, working your abs, crunching in this position. You want to make sure you keep your shoulders over your wrists and your knees come in toward your chest. Or you can simply tap off the sides of the ball. Try to keep that ball in place and tap the floor, keeping the ball in control. And go ahead and release. To get out of this position, walk your hands closer to the ball and to the start position. Great job. Now, let's go ahead and come back to our mat. We're going to place our feet on top of the ball. This move, we're going to keep our shoulder blades in contact with the mat. Go ahead and give yourself some stability by putting your hands down on your sides. We're going to bridge up and then lower down nice and slow. Think about a bridge, strong all through your lower back and abs, and then a slow release. Now in this move, you are going to feel some glute action. You're going to have some glute squeezing going on, but really concentrate on the abdominals, tightening every time you bridge up. This is a good move to do in sets of 20. So you can get your 20 repetitions, and then let's come all the way down to the mat for a quick release of your lower back muscles, and then up for another set. Just coming halfway down, keeping that ball in control. Now, if we want to add to this move, there's 2 ways we can do that. We can lift our hips and keep them there while we roll the ball in and push it out. Your hips are going to stay nice and high. This movement is going to add a lot of hamstring action. You're going to feel a little fire building up in the back of your legs. Abs are staying strong the whole time though. Let's do 2 more, and then I'll show you one other move that you can add on to this. Let's go ahead and come down for a quick break. And then one additional move is to lift the hips, roll the ball in, release it, and then lower the hips down. So it's lift, roll in, release, and then relax down. Let's do 2 more. And one last move. Come all the way down to the mat. Now after that move, it's really important to get a good hamstring stretch. Keep one foot on top of the ball and bring the other leg toward your chest with a slightly bent knee. Go ahead and gently pull that leg toward your chest. You're going to feel your hamstrings really stretch here. Try to relax your ankle, and once you feel the hamstring stretch, just a little closer in. Okay, going to try to hold this position about 30 seconds. And then slowly release. putting that foot on the ball, and the other leg comes in toward your chest. Make sure that knee is slightly bent and you're relaxed at the ankle. Just a little closer in as you feel it relax. And then a very slow release. And then now you can sit up, and that's your stability ball workout for today. Thank you.